icons. So when they first came to you, what were your initial feelings? Were you a little scared to lend your AI avatar, or what was the initial thought in your mind? Let's start.
No, I wasn't scared at all. I think we discussed a year ago, more than a year ago, about this technology, and all of us knew by that time that this is going to be the future. With digital world, things will go to different levels in all aspects, and you just have to match every step of it in your life with your performances and whatever you want to do. So I'm not surprised by it. The best part is that with Abhinav, I was one of his early ambassadors. He's got some good names up in the list, and when he approached me from Hyderabad, I needed to understand it a bit more.
What the thing is exactly.
What exactly it is, how does it get used to, how you apply it to normal life, and how does it benefit. So once you get to know that, you realize that this is going to be the future, and you become a part of it.
So no apprehensions whatsoever that your name might be used somewhere, or because it's an AI avatar, they might.
No, names are used anywhere in any case.
No, but my voice and everything, like you in a digital avatar in different places.
No, I'm sure there'll be rules and laws and secure systems to make it not used it in a wrong way.
Yeah.
So I'm sure those protections will happen.
And you've seen the film, how it's kind of or will you also see the reveal today? Like, have you seen how it's shaped up? You haven't seen.
No, I haven't seen it. I just shot for it.
First time, so surprise for you also.
Yeah,
what are you expecting?
My life has been only on surprises, so
yeah.
I know I have to deal with moments and situations at that particular moment, so I don't get too perturbed with it. I just deal with it, and I'll do that today.
But you've been digitally forward for a long time. This is not your first, maybe first your AI, but you've done a lot of digital promotions in the past. So
digital is the
way
forward,
future, right? Are you digitally completely at ease, or you're still learning?
To an extent, not fully, but obviously there are people who do it better than I do. But I'm aware of what's happening digitally.
Is it from the youngsters that you're learning, or you also read up a little, or Sana, or you have lots of youngsters in your team?
They know better than I do. Like if there's any problem, I go to Tanya, I go to Orithro. If I'm traveling with Sana, they just solve problems very easily.
Right.
And I'm not as savvy as they are, but I learn from them. Because it's upliftment all the time.
Yeah, you're learning.
Upliftment all the time. I'm busy doing so many things, so I just don't focus on one particular thing, but do it.
AI in your life, have you used it in any way?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. But for work it has been used, but personally no.
Personally you haven't.
I don't need it.
Right.
I don't think anybody needs it personally.
Yeah.
That personal touch should remain.
Yeah.
I think it will be more used professionally with the time to come.
Couldn't be better named icons. You are a huge icon. Who've been your icons? You've spoken about multiple times about football and cricket, but recapping for our viewers, your icons in your life.
Different times, different. I was a huge soccer fan being from Calcutta. I watched football a lot, so Maradona was one. Still is actually. I've not seen anybody as good as him. I like Messi. Cricket, Sachin, played all my life with him. I think an absolute special player, probably the greatest. Steve Waugh, Sunil Gavaskar, Kapil Dev, Kohli, Bumrah. These are greatness. So you look up to them and admire their performances, and that's the way it is. But Sachin probably is the most.
And you've said multiple times, tomar actor interview bar kore ekhon viral hocche, where you're saying that I've learned a lot from him. Watching, he made me a better player.
Yeah, invariably that happens, because when you work with colleagues who are brilliant, they actually take your level up. It happens in every profession.
Also, is it very sportsman specific to acknowledge this, that because you are a superstar sportsman yourself, but to acknowledge this, that I learned a lot from this person. What does it take to acknowledge greatness?
But that happens with everyone. Everybody learns from everyone. Sachin must have seen how Gavaskar has played. You get inspiration from them. Everybody's way of doing things are different, but they look up to something and idolize, and take it from there. So it's the same with everyone. I'm sure young boys in Argentina look up to Maradona, look up to Messi, and want to be like them. From Brazil, they want to be like Pelé. from Switzerland, they want to be like Roger Federer. So that's why they are role models, because of what they have achieved.
But not many people acknowledge it. You've done it on a public platform. How
No,
much?
many do it. Many do it. It's not that people don't acknowledge. People acknowledge.
But in today's day and time, has the icon meaning changed, like for you?
No.
Who are modern day icons? Like you mentioned cricketers, but what really makes an icon? Like, you were an icon for several reasons, because there was no one like you, no one's achieved so much greatness in cricket like you before you. Talent to no vapor, but achieving and setting an example. But we've not had many icons in Bengal.
Yeah,
Tomar
I think
Porto.
achievements.
What makes an icon?
Achievements, what you do at the highest level. How do you react under pressure? How do you inspire the next generation? And I've seen quite a few. I've played with quite a few. I'm seeing quite a few now, and there'll be many more in the future.
Kohli, who do you see as the biggest icon in Indian cricket?
It's difficult to say. It's too difficult to predict the future, because sports is different. To be an icon in sports, you got to be performing consistently over a long period of time, and that can only happen when you play 12, 13, 15 years. Kohli's played for 15 years. Tendulkar has played for I don't know how many years. You only become an icon once you complete that journey. But there's talent. There's a lot of talent in India. Bumrah is very gifted. Yashasvi Jaiswal is very gifted. Young players are coming in. Lots very gifted. My only concern is I hope they don't get lost in this T20 wave. They must enhance their skills in other formats as well. Because these formats will not make you role models.
Yeah.
So that's the only fear, but I'm sure there are level heads, there are matured heads there, and they look after themselves.
You've seen greatness from close quarters. You've also achieved greatness yourself. What is greatness for you? When you say someone's great?
Achievements, performances.
Only achievements.
Absolutely. There's nothing else. You'll only be respected if you achieve. Otherwise you won't. By talking or by protesting or by imitating, you don't become great. You become great when you achieve.
You're busier than ever before. You're constantly shooting. It's very difficult to catch you. It's a pleasure. It's a privilege that we've actually caught him today for T2ONLINE. But how do you do it? This time management, it's a skill. Tell us, give us some tips, give our viewers some tips.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth
So
it.
I am in a stage where I started to go
Slow down.
a bit, and you must do a couple of things and focus on that, because life is a lot more than that.
But you really slowed, because to me, film promotion you did that wonderful witty campaign for Khaki, and you're doing ads, and you're doing so many other things. So you actually slowed down, or has it? We feel
Yes,
it's gone up.
I have started to. It's gone up by miles, and I've started to pull it down, and I'll do it in the next 1.5 years.
What is quality time for you right now? What is good quality time? Maybe with family, friends.
Yeah, with your own people, and get time for yourself. Get time to breathe. If you want to sleep one afternoon, you should be able to do that. It should not be that even if you want to sleep, you're running. So for me, it is that if you want to sit and watch a cricket match in the evening, or you want to go for a movie, you must have the time to do that. It's about time to breathe, and it's very important.
Lastly, what is a day in your life right now like a
Work.
typical day?
Get up, exercise. I've not been able to do it for a week now because of all the things that's going
Look
on.
how fit he's looking. কতক্ষণ কাটাও gym?
An hour
Every
and a
day,
half,
religiously.
every day. 5 times a week. Every day hoye uthna. 5 times a week. Look after myself, go to work. But as I said, work needs to reduce. And it's high time it happens.
But you told
I need to.
But you said this to us 5 years back.
Yeah, I know.
It's,
I know. I need to go to London and find a way to walk on the bridge. That is not happening at the moment. So I need to get back to that life.
right.
And it's enough now. I'm 51. I'm 52.
Yeah.
It's done.
But how have you stayed relevant? To me, extremely relevant. Even like so many years up to retirement, you can actually a lot younger than any of us, all of us in the room probably in your mindset. How have you stayed? For the youth, the
I've
youth
never-
appeal is like
I've
ever
never
increasing.
tried to. I've never tried to. I've just tried to be the best at my work, whatever I do. You can't play forever. But obviously I'm involved hugely in the sport in a different way. Because, with sport, it's impossible to stay away from sport.
Yeah.
and I've just tried to do things the right way, honesty, positive, and be nice to people. So I think the game is so big that people who achieve for a long period of time, they remain relevant.
Yeah, yeah.
And I keep working hard, as you rightly said, that you
Relentlessly.
Yeah, you work too much, and rightfully so. And I need to reduce. I need to do few right and valuable things. That's important.
One message for our readers for Shubh Navabarsha. It's Navabarsha time, so one.
বাঙালির নতুন বছরের সময় পয়লা বৈশাখ দারুণ সময় 15 তারিখ তার দুদিন আগে দুদিন পরে বাঙালিকে দেখবেন সেজে গুজে বেরিয়েছে পয়লা বৈশাখ উদযাপন করতে আর করা দরকারও তাই সবাইকে নতুন বছরের অনেক শুভেচ্ছা অনেক ভালোবাসা আর টি2 আমার ফেভারিট এই যে বললো না যে আমাকে ধরতে পারে না আমার সাথে সময় পায় না which is fact but the choice the affection and the admiration for being what they are doesn't change. With people, you don't need to be at them all the time to keep their attachments. Some people, even if they are far, because of what's in their mind, they remain attached. And with me and T2, it's the same. So keep growing. I need to see a bit more sport on that. I thought I'll tell her sometime. I see too much of films and page 3 stuff, but hopefully there'll be a lot more sports on that, and it's only going to get better.
So he has to be in T2 more for sports to be featured more. So thank you so much for Navabarsha. Khub bhalo katu.
Thank you. Tomorrow khub bhalo katu. Shubh Navabarsha.